Good morning, everybody. This is Robert Mims, also known as the Gaming Guy. We're ready for Throwback Thursday, another edition. This edition is going to be at the top 4 comedians that have ever played Las Vegas. Now, I'm sure my top 4 is not going to be the same as your top 4. I understand that. But I looked at the whole body of work all these gentlemen had, and I came up with the top 4 names for me that have been the best comedians ever to play Vegas. And here they are. My first top comedian of all time to play Las Vegas is none other than Jerry Lewis.
Why are you waiting?
I forgot what song we were singing.
Lewis was part of the comedy duo Martin and Lewis. They relied on unrehearsed skits and built their show off of improvs and comedy timing. Lewis played the Sands, the Sahara, and Caesar's Palace. He will forever be known for his work on the Labor Day telethon for muscular dystrophy. Our second comedian is Red Fox.
You want to do another tune? I know you all know it is my own composition. It's a love song, soon to be recorded by Frank Sinatra. It's called I Love You, Darling, If You Never Have Any Cash Money in Your Pocketbook during your entire life in this world. But I won't be with you, darling, if you never have any cash money in your pocketbook during your entire life in this world or anywhere else you might go with nothing. Because I don't need nobody to help me do bad. I can starve to death by myself, sweetheart. So try and forget me. But always remember that I love you more than any woman I've ever known in my life. Because that night I went up to your house and got drunk and fell out on the couch and went to sleep. You didn't mess with none of the money was left in my wallet because you must have known deep down in your heart. If I'd have came to and found some of my hard-earned money gone, I'd have went home and got a 2x4 that I've been soaking in motor oil since 1939. And I'd have came back searching for you. If I found you anywhere on earth with any portions of my money in your bag, I'd have took my greasy 2x4, knowing that it wouldn't break, bend, or splinter, and try to cave your skull in with it. Blues. B.B. King might do it too.
Red Fox was one of the first black comedians to play to predominantly white audiences on the Strip. His acts included graphic sexuality and taboo language. He headlined at the Hacienda. The Hacienda was imploded on December 31st, 1996. My third comedian is Rodney Dangerfield.
I mean, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. There's nothing, no respect at all. Are you kidding me? No respect at all. I mean, this afternoon I was in a bar. They told me to get out. They wanted to start the happy hour. I'll tell you, nothing works out. I told my wife she was lousy in bed. She went out. She got a second opinion. I'll tell you, with my wife, our relationship is on and off. Every time I get on, she tells me to get off. Well, that's it, folks. Been a great crowd. And just remember, it's lonely at the top when there's no one on the bottom.
Dangerfield's act was known for the catchphrase, "I don't get no respect," which he incorporated in many of his monologues and his jokes. He won a Grammy for the Best Comedy Recording in 1981. He also performed at Caesar's Palace. One night in particular, in 1984, he included this couple in his act. He asked, "Are there any black people in the audience tonight?" The couple stood up and said, "Right here, Rodney. Over here, Rodney." He responded, "What? No basketball game?" In addition to a celebrity, he also had a website which had all of his content. Dangerfield died on October 5th, 2004. And the last comedian of my top 4 is Andrew Dice Clay, also known as the Dice Man.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic.
So am I. Jack and Jill went up the hill both with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. They didn't go for no water. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over a candlestick. How impressive. But you see, Jack wasn't so nimble. And Jack's just not that quick. So now poor Jack's in the hospital.
He was known for his Mother Goose nursery rhymes that shocked middle America audiences. He was the first comedian to sell out 2 consecutive shows at Madison Square Garden. He has performed at the Red Rock Casino, Stardust, the Riviera, Bally's, and the Palazzo. Dice Clay will be performing also in the Philadelphia area at Parks Casino on September the 3rd. So I hope you enjoyed that edition of Throwback Thursday and those 4 comedians that I highlighted. They had outstanding careers, and one of them is still performing. So if you get a chance, you check them out. And look for me for another edition next week of Throwback Thursday.